I felt hopeless. Like I wanted to give up because I'm like, I did everything right this time. Like this, I did everything right. I paid my bills. I did everything, and this still happened. And I was in a dark space for a couple of weeks because I understood what it was like for the clients.
Oh, it's your first time? I wish we had.
And I have a long history with the open shelter. And a little over a year ago, I was illegally evicted out of my residence here in Columbus. And I found myself in the same boat of the population of people that I've served for over 30 years as a social worker. And what I recognized and realized very quickly that the resources and agencies that I was so able to freely get assistance with my clients in the past, I was unable to get supports and services. And so I found myself homeless and living in my car, couch surfing, had to leave the city, and I had 2 cats. And so it was a very interesting feeling to be on the opposite end now that I was the client on this side of life and the hopelessness that I had. My biggest thing for people is to hold space for them, just to let them speak and to validate. And when I talk to guests, the energy doesn't lie. And so they can feel that from me, that I understand. And there's been times I said, I know exactly what you're talking about. Just last week, I was living in my car a couple of weeks ago. Like, no, you weren't. And so I tell the clients, I don't know what it's like to be you, but I know what it's like to feel hopeless. I know what it feels like to feel ignored, to feel like you don't mean anything because you're in the situation. People automatically assume if you're homeless, that means you're on drugs or you don't care or you're lazy, you don't want to work. And it's probably the furthest from the truth. All I needed was a few good people in my corner to see me, support me, and to just, validate what I was feeling.